Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. I'm Rossi, and today I thought that I could try on some new skincare and makeup products that I've been putting off for a while. A lot of these products I received in my Boxycharm. A few of them I've bought with my own money. I don't know, I guess people see where this video takes us. I kind of planned on this being like a chit-chat, get ready with me kind of thing, but also trying new products slash first impressions here and there if I feel like I'm up for it. Okay, let's just get started because my face is in serious need of some TLC. First, I think I'm gonna try these little guys. This one is in Agave Sugar Lip Scrub. I hope I'm saying that right. I suck at English. And then this one is a lip balm, and these are from Bite Beauty. I got these in a Bite Beauty lip set for my birthday. My lips are chapped to the max and dry. I've been drinking so much water these past couple of days, and I feel like my skin is still very dry. So I'm just gonna apply it on my lips. Ooh. Right away I can feel just how soft it is on my lips. Oh my god. I have a damp washcloth to take this off. That lip scrub was really good, and it's not an abrasive formula, so I think that's a plus. I'm gonna try the lip balm next. It's solidified a lot. I don't know if that's usually how they are, but it still feels pretty nice on my lips. This next product is not super new, though it is kind of new because I just started using it this week, but I felt like I wanted to talk about it real quick. It's this Thayer's Natural Remedies Witch Hazel Rose Petal Toner. It does smell like roses, and it's a very subtle scent, so I'm not bothered by it at all. This formula of toner is incredible. It makes my skin feel so soft and smooth, like almost instantly. And I also feel like my face gets hydrated using this one, which I love because I used to use the Dickinson's brand, and I felt like even though the one that I had didn't have any alcohol in it, it still dried out my skin really bad. And of course right now it's December and it's very cold here in Oregon, so my skin tends to dry out usually from my cheeks right here and also from my forehead. So I have to really focus all of my products into those areas to get maximum hydration. I really love this toner though. Shout out to Ingrid again for recommending this to me. I absolutely love it, so thank you. I've never really seen people talk about this toner like ever, and so that's why I wanted to talk about it a little bit today with you guys, because I really like it and I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna do part of my morning skincare routine real quick and I'll be back. So my skin is feeling a little bit better. I will try these Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. I've tried one pair when I got the box, and I tried them once and I wasn't too sure about them, so this will be my second time trying them to make up my mind, and then that will determine what I do with the third pack. Either I can give it away, or if I like them I will use them up. They're gold and they're really pretty, so let's see how they feel on the skin and then we can just chat for a while. So I think I'll just set a timer for 10 minutes. They feel pretty cooling. I like that. So I guess one thing that we can talk about is my blogging break and my YouTube absence. I feel like in October I did a lot. I did like 7 or 8 Halloween videos, and that took up a ton of my time. Like I literally had to start doing those videos in the last week of September so that I could get them up on time. That was very stressful because my computer sucks. So I took a 2.5 week break in November and I came back to blogging, and I'm still kind of getting back into it. I feel like most of my posts are still very scattered, and I also don't have much time to edit during the day either. Like I used to edit during the day, like in the mornings when my kiddo was much younger, but now that he's older and now that I'm actually taking him to school and all that stuff, I don't have time during the day, and I don't want to waste my time being on the computer while he's here. I haven't talked about this to anyone yet outside of my family, but it seems as though my son has sensory processing disorder, and I don't like calling it a disorder because there's nothing wrong with it. He's a normal kid, it's just that he learns differently, and the way he senses things from touch, smell, taste, vision, hearing, like it's just different. There were a lot of people in my family and family friends telling me that maybe he had autism, but I was like, no. I just had a feeling that it was something different. For those of you who are parents, you know your child very well, more than anybody else. Definitely talk to your doctor, be the one to bring it up. And I went to the doctor's office. All they did was just check his weight and call it good.
The office for me?
Yes, baby. And I have to be the one to tell them, you know what, I feel like my son's speech is a little bit delayed. And that's when it all started. Like, this was literally like a year ago. I brought this up to the doctor, and then we had to go to an evaluation center. And then they said, yeah, his communication is significantly delayed, but we can work on that, and, you know, early intervention and all that stuff. And I started going through this program, and we go there twice a week, and the teachers are amazing. They know exactly what they're doing, and they are doing their absolute best to help us. And I love it because not only do I have a good support group here at home, I also have a good support group at school as well. They brought in a speech pathologist, a behavioral specialist, and we also met with an occupational therapist around September, I believe. The occupational therapist was the first to tell me that he might have sensory needs, and that's when I first heard about it. For a long time I felt like my parenting skills were not good enough, or maybe I did something wrong. Now we know, at least. But it definitely has taken a toll on me because my attention is on him a lot. Sensory needs are really, really complicated because he can be overstimulated or understimulated, and I don't want to get into it because it's literally a lot. Like, when I met with the occupational therapist, it was like information overload that I could not retain every single thing in my head. But a lot of things that he was telling me, I was like, oh my god, that totally makes sense. Like, that totally explains why he's been acting a certain way, why he fusses, why, just everything. It's literally everything. I personally don't know anybody else whose kid has sensory needs, and so I don't know if it's a common thing or maybe just parents don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it because it is really difficult. Don't quote me on this, but when I looked it up on Google, it said that kids with autism also have sensory needs, and so maybe that's why some people thought that my son had autism. And look at that, it's been 10 minutes, so I can't believe I've been talking for 10 minutes. Hopefully this video is not too long, but I feel like these eye masks feel really, really good. If I remember correctly, the first time that I tried them, it felt kind of like, I felt like a burning sensation, and I had to take them off immediately. But this time I didn't feel anything, so I don't know if maybe my skin was just acting up, or maybe because it was a new product, my skin just didn't react well to it. But they feel really, really nice right now, and now I can take them off. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera real quick just because these are not new products or anything, and I also already uploaded my eyebrow routine. I will link it down below if you're interested. So let me do this real quick and I'll be back. I think I'm getting better at doing my eyebrows because that literally took like less than 5 minutes, so they're not like as even as they should be, but I'm happy with them. I'm getting better at it, so yay for me. Let's move on. I have this Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. I thought that I could try this out because, again, it is very, very cold outside, and so my skin just needs that extra hydration. I'm going to focus it where I have dry spots. Feels pretty nice. It almost feels like a regular moisturizer, just a little bit thicker, and it absorbs really quickly. I love that. I might end up using that a lot this winter. And for extra hydration, I'm going to use this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I got this from Ulta because everybody has talked about it. I love that. I love the scent of it. It's really subtle, and oh, it feels really, really fresh on my skin. It's great that it's for all skin types. Cruelty-free, paraben-free, all good. Alright, that's it for skincare. I do have a basket full of things that I'm gonna try out. I do wanna use these brushes because I haven't reviewed them. I have a couple blushes, bronzer, a ton of lipsticks. Let's just start with my face then. I have this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, and everybody has talked about this one as well, but I'm not really familiar with the brand Too Faced. I think I got this one in my Sephora box, which has since been canceled. I just didn't feel like getting any more samples because my vanity is overrun by them. So I'm just going to use a little bit on my hand because I don't know how much I need or will need. It feels tacky almost instantly. I guess this actually came at a good time because my skin is really dry, and if it's with coconut water and it's nourishing and all of that, then I'm all for it. I do have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I have this palette from Wet n Wild. I'm going to use this palette obviously, and I'm going to use this white bone peachy looking shade for setting my primer. I just need to find a brush. This one is an Alamar Cosmetics from the Ojitos brush sets. There's a little bit of kickback on these shadows, but that's okay. I don't know what kind of look I want to create. It's a really gorgeous palette. I'm gonna do this one. This Top Transition shade. So yeah, another thing that happened over my break was that I had to go get a frenectomy done. So painful that like almost halfway through it, I was just like, it hurts too much. Like, please numb it. They didn't numb me enough, so I still kind of felt slight pain, and also the pain afterward as it was healing was really excruciating for the first day or two. And they also told me that I had to stretch my tongue like upwards towards the roof of my mouth so the skin wouldn't fold over itself and reattach itself again, basically. The reason why I got that done was because my jaw on this side locks up. Sometimes it is painful to like talk even, like it starts hurting me over here on the joint. My doctor said that getting the frenectomy might relieve some of that pain. He also did say that if I got it done, my speech would be a lot better. I'm able to pronounce words a lot better than I used to. So I'd love to know if somebody does hear a difference or not, because I hear it, and I also hear it when the words roll off my tongue. But I don't know, I want to get a different opinion and see if that has actually helped, because I never knew that my frenulum was that short, or that that's what prevented me to say things correctly, because I mispronounce so many things, and I always thought like, why can't I say it? Like, it sounds so easy to say certain things, but I just couldn't say it. Anyway, I'm liking how these shades are applying. I'm just trying to make it a little bit darker to where I'm satisfied with it, but I love how they feel on the skin. I'm going to use this shade right here. It looks kind of burgundy. This one is the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. So I'm going to try to concentrate that on my crease as well, where I had placed the other one just right below it. I'm quite surprised that I don't have to work so hard to blend these shades. So far, I'm really impressed with the quality of this palette. Oh, before I forget, a blogging friend of mine who I recently just started following, but she's really cool. She told me that she wanted a shout out, so hi Cassie. Wanted to give her a shout out because she asked so nicely, and I said yeah, I mean, why not? I think Clea mentioned it in her post when she reviewed this palette on her blog. I'll link her blog down below as well, that this palette is like a dupe of the Modern Renaissance palette, the ABH palette, and I kind of see it. Some of those shades look incredibly alike. I don't own that palette, but I do want it. So if this one works for me, then that means I won't have to get the other one, because it's crazy expensive and I don't have that kind of money to dish out whenever I like. I do see purple tones, so I definitely am going to go in with this nice shade. And I'm going to use another one of those gold brushes, and this one is the Luxie 131 mini angled brush. I guess I'll stick it right on top of that as well. This one is a Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush, and I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to stick that in the outer V just to darken it a little bit. I'm actually really surprised that this palette is really easy to use, and the shades are blending together beautifully. Next, I'm going to use this other flat brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm gonna dip into this beautiful champagne peachy rose gold shade. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna put that right on the eyelid, all over. This is a Butter London Glazed Lustrous Liner. If I remember correctly, this one is glitter. It has glitter. I don't know if I'm into that. Let's just give it a shot. I do like how thin it is. So that's really nice. I don't know what it is, but the tip feels kind of rough, and yet It applies so smoothly and effortlessly, but I feel like it feels a little bit abrasive. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of the glitter that's in it. It doesn't look that bad. It's actually, yeah, you can kind of see the shine on it. Let's just move on to the base. I already have my primer, and I do need to use some concealer for my under eyes. This is the Bare Minerals Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. And I also wanted to mix a product in there. This Cover FX Glitter Drops. It could be added to your foundation, so I definitely want to try it that way and see if it's good, if it looks good. Just gonna do like 2 drops for now. That's how much I'm gonna be adding. So I'm just gonna take it by sections. I do see the glitter on my face, but luckily I didn't add so much of it, so it's not as noticeable. It does add a nice dewy finish to this foundation as well. Next, I want to use this Airspun loose face powder, and I didn't realize that this product is not cruelty free, which is a bummer because I jumped the gun when I bought it. When I saw that it was really cheap at Walmart, I just jumped the gun and bought it. I didn't even pay attention to that until a friend of mine, Alyssa, she was the one who told me that it's not cruelty free because she was also looking for an alternative that was. So that was a bummer. So I'm just gonna like go in with this and put it under my eyes. I'm not really gonna bake, I'm just gonna set. And hopefully it actually sets my makeup really nicely because I wear glasses. I really do need my makeup to stay wherever my glasses sit, which is right here on the bridge of the nose. It looks okay, but I feel like if I pack it on too much, it's just gonna look really cakey. Oh no. I'm gonna have to be really careful with this one in my dry areas because it's sticking to my dry spots already. That's not good. At least I know that this is no good for dry spots. Even if it's not as good, I am not out much money, so I'm perfectly fine with that. I think I want to do bronzer next, and I've already used this product before in my Woodland Deer Halloween makeup look. I liked it, but I ended up mixing it with Butter Bronzer, the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. I just needed that bronziness for that look specifically, but I haven't used this one by itself, so I'm hoping it's not too bad. I guess I'm just going to use this Luxie 516 Dual Fiber Powder Brush. I'm just going to lightly go on there and tap the excess. I already see some color and I barely got any product. I don't want to go too overboard on the cheeks, but I do want to add some to my forehead just to add some warmth to my face. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did try to be pretty subtle with that bronzer, and I'm really liking how it's looking on me. So love it. Next I have 2 blushes, and I believe I got both of them from Boxycharm. This one is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten, and this one is in the shade Tropic Hues. Wah! I almost dropped it. And then this one is the Note Cosmetics Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in Desert Rose, and this one is just absolutely gorgeous. This one's more rosy. It looks really shimmery, and I tend not to go for shimmery blushes just because I don't like them. This one is more coral. These are the shades that I typically use. I'm going to use the Note Cosmetics Silk Blusher. Oh my gosh, is it pigmented? Pigmented. I'm going to try to blend it out as much as I can because I don't want to look like a clown. And oh my god, wow, it blends so nicely into the skin. I love it. This is my first time trying this. I'm genuinely blown away by how good this blush is. Oh my god, my new favorite blush, hands down. This one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petals. I don't think I've used the Wet n Wild highlighter before. So pigmented and beautiful. I can't believe it took me so long to actually try it. That's just how I am. There are times when I buy things and I just completely forget about it. My camera keeps overheating, but luckily we're almost done. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on the crease on my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with that transition shade a little bit and run it all along the lower lash line. I'm noticing that that loose face powder is definitely making my under eyes look kind of dry and cakey, so I'll take a mental note to not use that on my under eyes. It's also sticking here on my dry spots, so it's not good for dry skin. I'm dipping into this burgundy shade, putting that right along there. I'm going in with this purple shade. I do have a ton of lipstick and I'm just like pulling them all out because that's how many I have. I guess I'll use this Bite Beauty a Muse Bouche lipstick. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like every time I say it I pronounce it a different way. My lips are so dry, but this lipstick is sitting really nicely on the lips. All I need to do is just lashes probably and mascara, so I'm gonna do that off camera just because I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll be back. I think I trimmed them wrong. One of them is like longer than the other, but oh well. This is a product that I've had for a long time and I haven't ever used it. I don't know why, but this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and it's supposed to make your makeup last forever. No, just all night. But yeah, I got the setting spray from a friend of mine who was doing a giveaway in her blog, and I don't know why I never used this. I think I just forgot about it. This is a perfect opportunity for this since this is trying new makeup, and I love that it has 2 caps. Well, 4. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really like this kind of video, just kind of laid back chit chat, get ready with me kind of video, and I definitely want to do more. I really like how this look turned out. I love the eyes. The lipstick is okay with it, I guess. I am learning how to put on falsies, and so I'm still learning, and they look okay. Like I said, I think maybe one of them was a bit too long and the other one too short, but they look pretty good, and they're not falling off anymore. Subscribe to my blog and my channel if you still haven't, because I do post content over there that I don't post here, and I will also try to do the same to basically post here whatever I don't post over there. Some of those videos will supplement whatever I post on my blog, but I do want to have 2 separate things basically. That's it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and thank you so much for watching my videos. You guys are the best. Bye bye. See you next video.